And that was planned for like next 2 months.
Oh, you we have?
Morgan, what's up? My name's Omar.
Good. That's classy. You look great. You're well practiced. You're gonna do great.
Honestly, yo, caca.
If we're real good, we'll manage each other at the end, but maybe face all want to get down.
Like, to be honest. What? It's a him. Don't assume this. This is 2016.
Do any other product questions, Joey?
I love it when you come with me.
Yes, questions about the product.
Me gusta cuando me llaman.
I believe you, dude. What are you asking for money?
Yeah.
You're respectful of people you ask money from, right?
Yeah, girl, play 2K. I'll play with the game. It's 2. Shut up. Wait, is it record?
Yes, it's recording.
Because we're all looking at the camera.
Hey.
I feel like we're going.
Mm.
I'm thinking, I don't want to be like breaking your neck.
That'd be fine.
My neck.
Okay, this is not my first.
I said it with the corner of my eye.
This is not the same position as playing games anymore.
I'm losing now. Come on, sit right here. You take it too long. No. They were good, they can't choose. Sometimes we're just hypnotizing.
Second, third, fourth, fifth.
Resisting each other.
Alright, sorry for the fake out, guys.
Uh,
This is my song.
Sorry, hi guys. Myself. Mark, Omar, good to meet you, Omar.
I'm so good.
Good to meet you.
Joe.
Joey, good to meet you.
I'm with you, Bob.
Good to meet you. Hey, Dimitri. Nice to meet you. Hey, Justin. Pleasure. You're gonna sit right there? Okay. Well, my name is. How you guys doing? Are you excited as I am?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm really excited to listen to you guys and see what you guys have to come up.
We're excited as well.
So, how about I just start real quick?
Yeah.
I want you guys to be super relaxed, like, I get nervous in front of people too, and, so I think the fact that you guys are here and pitching this idea is super awesome. And so let's start with that, and I'll let you guys kind of take it over.
Okay.
Okay. So thanks for everyone who came and taking the time to learn about us. My name is Sequoia, and I am the CEO of Straperzz. We have a unique product to tell you about, and we hope you will invest in the company. We have a full agenda in our meeting, so let's get started.
Awesome.
So let's see what comes next.
So I'll be keeping track of the time for the meeting. So I'll go and say everyone's position. So I'm the Chief Executive Officer, and Omar is our Chief Marketing Officer, Angel is CDO, Axel is our CFO, and Joey is our COO. So most of us have been together for the beginning of freshman year. This year we got 2 new members, Joey and Omar, and we also got a new mentor, Dimitri. We are excited for this school year, this year, with our new team and new product to see how far we get. A little fact about ourselves is Omar is our football player on our school team. Angel is serious but funny at the same time.
My kind of guy.
Axel likes to make jokes randomly, and Joey just got his bracelets off, and I love makeup. So Joey will talk next.
Well, I'm the COO. So do you have straps for your bike? Do you constantly forget your LED lights when you're riding at night? Most straps are plain, although there are many straps in the market, but they don't provide that much safety. Straperzz has the solution. Our straps come with LED lights attached to add a safety feature to our product. Our straps can help you be seen on the street. Your feet will be secure and will be a lot safer with the help of the LED lights and the fabric of the strap. So as you can see, our manufacturing below, right there. Last year we were pen makers, but we wanted to make a new product. So we as a group came together to think up a new and useful product. We created a survey, which is on the next page, to determine whether we should add LED lights or reflectors. So we decided to survey our future customers and wanted to see what they had to say about our upcoming product. We asked them 10 questions, which are listed below. So one of our questions was, what time of day do you use your bike? Our options were morning, afternoon, and night. There was 14 responses. Yeah, 14. And then for the morning, 7 people chose that category, and then in the afternoon, 14, and then at night, 7 people. And then below is also the other questions that were responded to. And then our target market are basically adult males, because we've seen that many males ride more bikes a lot more often. And then the majority of people at our school own bikes, so it's easier to sell here. And then Omar will be reading the marketing and sales.
My name is Omar Wasso. Our starting market is adults 19 and older due to our survey. Our secondary target market is all ages that have bikes or ride bikes at night. We are half and half about our surveys either riding in the morning or at dark. Most of our target market would rather have LED lights and reflective solar lights. Most of our target market already have LED lights, so we can make ours brighter and more reliable. We may be inspired because we care for the safety of others who are riding at night. We don't guarantee pool safety because of other drivers. We plan on selling around campus because a lot of people ride their bikes to school, and some teachers, and maybe they will come back until sundown. Teachers don't usually come home until sundown, so they will go back. They will go back to our primary track market. The strap crossing is just skating, and the LED lights are there for nighttime, for skating or anytime. And our promotions buy two get one free. I would pass it on to that.
Hello, my name is Alex Mendoza, I'm the CFO. We will now be showing you our information on why you should invest on Straperzz. We will be getting our materials from Amazon. Our costs for each unit is $2.93. We will be selling our product for $15 and make a profit of $12.07 per unit. Our startup costs include a measuring board, business cards, display boards for a total of $48. Our sales projections are that we plan to sell 120 units over 5 months of selling, and 10 units in January, 20 units in February, 25 units in March, 30 units in April, and 25 units in May. We need $208.79 to start our business and be able to break even after selling 16 units by the end of February. We know that we are able to pay you guys back before the end of this school year, and if needed an extension, we could be able to pay you back. Other than that, you won't regret investing in Straperzz. So below is the item, the measurements, and the cost for each item that we put down there. We included our COGS. We included our startup costs at the bottom also, so like how much everything costs. And then on the back, we included like the financial projections, like how much we want to be selling it on. And how much profit we will be making on them.
So, I would like to thank you for coming and listening to us and learning a bit about our product that we'll be making. So, is there any questions you would like us to answer?
Yes, I do have some questions, but first I want to say, good job, guys. Listen to you guys, I really feel you guys all showed up, and by that I mean, when I walked in here, you each were ready to shake my hand, you guys looked really clean, really sharp, and then you followed that up with a really good presentation. So, good job. When you guys walk out of here at the end of the day, you should all be proud of each other for each one of you making the whole team look good, okay? So good job overall. So if you guys have a little time, I'd like to dive into some of the cool stuff you guys shared with me. Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is more, I'm just curious, how did you guys pick your roles? How did you guys decide that? Walk me through that.
Okay, so last year we were in different classrooms and different teams. So not all teams were successful. That's what so this year, some people wanted to change teams and see how being in different teams feel like, and like being in a different role. So this year we got Omar and Joey, as I mentioned. So different teams got different members as well. It wasn't only us.
Gotcha.
And the way we got to decide on our roles was on what we thought we were like capable of managing like ourselves. So like, for example, I'm the chief executive officer, and I feel like I'm responsible enough to be taking care of like the team and stuff. And it goes on like with the chief designer officer, chief marketing officer, chief financials, and chief operation officer.
Okay, cool, that totally makes sense. So you guys each have a little bit of experience with, at least you two, with other teams, right? Omar and was it Alex? No,
Yeah.
Joey. Omar and Joey. So you guys know sometimes it's challenging working when you get a group of people together and you have 5 different ideas of how to get to the same goal, right? and you're always trying to be careful not to offend someone else, but you still you think this is the best way, right? So that's awesome, you guys have a different perspective. This is kind of like the 2.0 of the team, right? It's a reboot of a new team, of different teams, so that's good to hear. So I'm gonna assume you're marketing, so you're probably good at like talking to people or positioning things to people. Is that a fair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Designer, sharp dresser. I can already tell you. I like it. I like it. You're good with numbers,
Yes.
and you want to become better too, right?
I want to go there.
That's the goal. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And then ops. So I imagine you're gonna, as this stuff gets brought in, or maybe that falls on someone else. Kind of maybe you two, right? Like you kind of design it, but you work with these guys on like who should we be ordering from and how much and right? And you're kind of making sure everyone's working, kind of all this kind of, yeah, the product goes out. And you're kind of looking at it all, making sure everyone's doing their role and maybe doing a little more than their role.
Yeah.
So how confident are you that these guys will keep listening to you when you say, hey, that's a great idea, but have you thought about this piece? Like, are you confident to tell them that?
Yeah, I'm confident. Like they'll like take my opinion and like they'll have it in mind.
Okay.
Like, they accept what we have to say. So like they're like, oh no, you're wrong. There's not like that type of like things going on.
Okay.
We just like accept what each other has to say.
Okay, cool, kind of come to one agreement. So it'll be important sometimes where you guys have to, there's a saying in manufacturing, shoot the scientist and go into production, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes the scientist just wants to make it perfect, you're the scientist in this bunch, and you want it to be perfect, right? But at one point, ops or maybe marketing will say, or even finance will come in and say, we're spending too much time and money, we gotta like deliver for X. So good, great answer. I don't want to spend too much more time, but that was, you guys nailed it on that. So the product offering, it sounds really cool, and what you guys showed me here, it sounds like on top of what I'm seeing here, there's gonna be lights, right? Who wants to show me where the lights will go?
So it's gonna go right here,
Okay,
and it's gonna be like facing this way, because facing forward won't help at all.
right.
So when it's facing behind, people will be able to see that you're there, of course.
Okay,
We're planning to cut like a little hole, slip it in, and then sew it in, like on the side so it stays in.
okay.
And then basically, well, we did have enough thread. We have a staple it.
Okay, it's fair. It's just, this is just a prototype, totally understand. So what made you guys not, so lights really attract people.
Yeah.
What made you guys not want to put lights in your prototype? Because you think about Christmas, why does everyone love Christmas? It's lights, it's fun, it's right? And so people's eyes get attracted to lights. Why not put in your prototype? Is it cost, is it just time?
It's cost and time.
Yeah,
So yeah, we have a certain amount of money
okay.
that we had to use for a prototype.
Okay, perfect. Cool. So, I want to see when you guys wear it, just I want to see what it looks like. Someone put it on. It goes on your leg, right, you said, or?
No, it goes on the pedal, and then
The
you
pedal.
slip your footing, and then
Oh,
it keeps
okay.
your foot.
Okay, so if you put it, we don't have a bike. Oh, yeah.
There is a bike here.
Let's check it out. I just want to
Justin.
see it after.
Just make sure you break it. He doesn't need it.
Well, actually, oh yeah. never mind. So basically, you take this off. And then you're supposed to slip it through the holes, and then it would stay on, and then you put it like that. and,
Which holes?
like right here.
Okay. So let's try it. I just want to see it. And it may work a little wonky, it may work perfect, but.
Oh, it stays.
Okay, so we go through those holes, and where would it come out, and where would it be back?
It would come out through right here.
Okay. Oh, so does this allow you to do that?
No, actually, they don't.
Okay, cool. So that's kind of what I want to get at. Have you guys tested it on different, and it's okay, you know, it's totally okay. I'm curious, have you guys tested it on which bikes? Like Diamondbacks, Puppies,
Fixed gear bikes, like,
on Fixies? Okay,
yeah.
cool. So have you guys gone to like a Fixie shop or somewhere to be like, hey, what kind of pedals do you have? What's the most popular pedal? Or even gone through the bike rack here to be like, if you're, because you guys are going to sell here, right?
Yeah.
Just, you know, without looking too creepy, going through people's bikes, right? And being
Yeah.
like, what's the common pedal? And which pedals would fit, right? So just something to think about.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I have a Fixie, by the way, which I look forward to buying one of these mornings.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you that right now. Walk me through who's heading manufacturing at the site? Who kind of runs the like to secure the product? Is that going to be ops or is that going to be?
Can you restate the question?
Who's going to run like the manufacturing process? Like make sure we get the goods, make sure you put it together.
Like, who's making it?
Who's making it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, so it's basically,
Those two.
these two,
Okay.
yeah.
So just you two are going to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And if we need a little bit extra help, we'll ask.
Okay, cool. So, and who put that one together, the two of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How long did that take you?
Probably
Same like this.
not too
Well, no, that was because we had a certain amount of time to work on that, but.
Yeah. Well,
Over 2 days, maybe a couple hours, a few
Yeah,
hours?
yeah.
Like,
2 to
probably
3?
like 2 to 3 hours.
Both, each of them?
Oh, no, they work together, so.
They work
there's
together,
like-
okay.
yeah.
So, and that's just assume that's for the prototype now. You guys want to sell, how many was it?
It
Yeah,
was,
Oh, right here, oh yeah, sorry. 10 in the first
The
March,
March,
right?
yeah.
Or March.
Okay, so let's say you cut that 2 hours a piece in half to 1 hour a piece per, right? So that's 2 hours per total, 1 hour each. That's 20 hours. You start, where do you guys get that 20 hours from to build? So that means essentially you'll have to do it in December, so that you can start selling them in January. Have you guys thought about during the holidays, Christmas is awesome, guys, like, who wants to be spending 20 hours putting this together? Like, how do you break that down? That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
10? You're gonna mess up a little, like, are you on board to help out, and you on board to help out if they really need to, and CO?
I'm pretty sure we could use the other stones because we have time.
Okay,
Depending on if other groups are using
okay, you have 2.
it. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, and so you could, maybe a couple people can get on it and break that into half and,
Mhm.
okay, cool. So you got that piece, you put that together a couple hours, but you don't know how long it's gonna take you for the light piece. That could be a kind of a figuring out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys thought about putting some time aside to, once you buy a light, to put it in? Like, it's gonna take you time, just like that took like 3 hours?
Yeah. Well, we are thinking about like, looking for solutions how to like, make the product, because we have 3 hours a week, with each other.
Okay.
So we meet every Tuesday after school. So we probably like won't have enough time obviously to make the product in 3 hours, but we could probably like, I have a sewing machine in my house, so like maybe like we could all come together and do something.
Okay. All right. And then so the light piece, going back to that, you'll buy a couple
Yeah.
initially and just try to figure out how do we
Mhm.
put it in the way I can keep walking through it,
Mhm.
make the hole, and like that'll take a little time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Mr. Design? Have you thought about that? Like it might take a little time, or
Yeah.
what's your thoughts?
So I think that we need to put the lights first,
Uh-huh.
but we have to figure out where to put them.
Okay.
and we're still not sure we're gonna put lights or reflectors.
Oh, okay, so it could change a little bit?
Yeah.
That's good. And you guys are all flexible to, hey, it needs to be reflectors,
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, we could probably later on like see what's convenient to like the customer, like what they prefer. But like based on our survey that we had, the majority of them picked LED lights
Yeah,
because it's like for safety reasons, obviously.
yeah, and I think reflectors, people would be like, I already have it on my title,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. One quick idea, I just thought about how you guys were talking about lights, you could use a hole puncher, make two holes for the lights, and then just slip it in and glue it, just the top. Okay, cool, let's walk through the survey. Guys, am I doing okay on time, or?
Yeah, we are. We have about 5 minutes.
Cool, okay. I noticed you guys surveyed, people 19 and plus, but you're gonna sell it at school, so the majority of people are below 19 maybe? Except the teachers?
Yeah.
So, you know, if you wanted to, you could do another survey of people at school, so you can get an idea of, do they want black, or do they want maybe another color, and what color LED lights do they want, and do you have that option of getting,
I think red, cause white or like black or
yeah,
kinda hard to see,
okay,
and red is like lower color.
makes sense, totally makes sense to me. Does it come with batteries? Okay. The LED lights that we found on Amazon?
I think we're gonna find a way to like hook it up to a battery,
Okay,
so, and add a switch so we can turn it on and off.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, ideally, you'd be able to find some little thing that already has the battery, everything in it, and you just gotta glue it in and,
Yeah.
I don't know, that's ideal, but, okay, cool. I like the fact that you guys have a backup of reflectors. You just wanna make sure that if you have to do that, how's that gonna affect your sales of, what was it, 10 in the first month? Like,
Yeah.
how does that, it's called market adoption, will they adopt it still? Right, it's like, it's almost like Sony PlayStation telling you one thing before they come out, and then something else comes out, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so 10 in January, 20 in February, 25 in March, and then it just grows.
Yeah.
What gave you guys confidence in it growing at that number? Like, how'd you, it's okay if it just, if you made it up, but I'm just curious how you came up with those numbers.
We'll gain like more experience, how to do it faster. We won't take our time. Like
Okay.
we'll do it like right, but we'll do it a lot faster because we know how to like do it.
Okay, so now you spend the money and you make them faster and you make more. What happens if they don't sell and you have inventory sitting? It's just something to think about, like, you guys, if that could happen,
Yeah.
right? And do these costs include the lights?
No, they do not.
They don't.
No.
So that could be like a big changing
Yes.
factor, okay. And then the promo, how does that affect your sales? Give me an idea. You guys do 2 for 1, right? It's a
Yeah.
2 for-
So what we did, we got the promo off the survey, I think. So we thought of ways like if we get like frequent customers, we could tell them, oh, like you could write your name or like, have your name somewhere, and we could check like, oh, this is your second one, so like this is your second pair buying it from us, so you'll get your next pair when you need it or whatever, free, and it goes on like that.
Okay, cool. And so someone buys 2, 1 for each pedal, what would you tell them to do with the third one?
Oh, no, it's pairs.
Oh, 2 pairs,
Yeah.
oh, 2 pairs.
Yeah, 2 pairs.
That's why,
Buy 2 pairs and get a 3rd pair.
Yeah.
Free, okay, got it, sorry, I misunderstood that. Okay.